He went the ball about 4 more. I'm saying Obrun.
4? I put up another 500k and I slapped it on. Diamond hands were going in. I'm rooting for... I'll be honest, I've got to.
Well, if you hear any rules, it's from Ryan Gasol and Fouma at school. We're underway in this one. Fouma v Obrun. Whoever wins qualifies for the quarter-finals of this year's FC Pro Open. This is Fouma kicking from left to right in the FC Lorient strip. And of Exceed Hellas Verona is Obrun from right to left.
I think what you said, Brandon, about them both winning in their own right, whether it's a domestic league or a big top 4 finish to guarantee qualifying into something else, the situation won't faze them.
Good keeper movement.
Yeah, really good keeper movement.
Great keeper movement.
Just the aura of this game. A player of lesser stature, of lesser personality, may crumble.
Yep.
Neither of these two are going to crumble. They're going to really stand up tall and go out on their shield.
Yeah, it seems as if Fouma, well, we saw the chances there starting off a lot more intently than he previously has. The game against Tex, I felt like that was probably the most timid I've seen Fouma probably ever, if I'm being completely honest. I felt as
nervous.
If, he played poorly. You could tell. Great ball from Fouma, for Obrun.
Here's Patelis. Couple of step overs, looking for a cut back steal. This is brilliant feet from Obrun into Franck Ribéry, who will dance and twist and turn to.
I think the key there is just to jockey and move around, but don't press tackle in the box there. You press tackle and you don't time it, it's a pen, 100%. So we needed to be careful.
Well, remember when they last played in December, it was a 2-2 draw.
This is a mismatch
between the two players. Here's Mbappe, there's Sophia Smith. It's on a play, Ousmane Dembélé cannot miss! He does miss!
I don't know if you remember, I think it was Fouma against Tex. Ousmane Dembélé, right-footed finesse, curled it into the opposite corner. This time around, the entire goal to go for.
He orange
moved
timed
the keeper as well.
He timed it. I think it just caught him off guard. It falling back to me. Oh,
still should go in.
100%. Obrun on the attack.
Could be heartbreak down the other end for Fouma. As it goes in the air, Haaland is there, cuts it back. What a block from Renard.
That is outstanding. Wow.
You mentioned the word mismatch already. I think that's what this game's going to come down to. Haaland at the back post
against Lauder,
and Mbappe versus Bompasto.
Oh, that's sensational player looks.
It's Fouma's Mbappe. No one's getting to him. Time green. And Fouma takes the lead in no doubt one of the most important matches he has played this year.
It all stemmed from that ball across, and it looks so easy, but he times it to perfection and greens it as well. The keeper was moved.
Look where the space came from. Bompasto, middle of nowhere. I think it was a slightly poor aggressive sort of defending, shall we say, from Obrun.
It's great build-up, though, from Fouma, just to capitalise on that. And it's not easy in front of goal, 1v1. You're bearing down against the goalkeeper. So many people fluff their lines. They red time it. They end up thinking, do I chip it? Do I run around the goalkeeper? Not him. He's very decisive, which is a common thing with his gameplay. He just goes for goal and he trusts himself.
Well, Fouma looking to set up a date and a return flight back to London for this Saturday's FC Pro Open Grand Finals. Remember that a handful of you will be attending in public here. Here's Cafu for Obrun, looking for an equaliser. Haaland, look at the time! What a save from Emerson!
What a save.
Just about got down to ground and parried it around the corner.
This Haaland is frightening. Look at the box there. There's no one. If it falls on his head, there's no one in the team that is... The closest height to him, I believe, would be Renard, 6'2". Here's a highlight, just dinked in the L1 square. It's a lofted ball in. It's an incredible save. Oh my goodness.
Laudrup's got in the deep end and he can't swim.
Yeah, he's done
at this point.
Yeah,
he don't have life bands.
He's finished.
The lifeguard's gone off for their lunch break. He is really struggling.
Dembélé.
Here he is offensively.
Laudrup. No way through.
I don't know if you remember back in 2019 with how good the back post cross was. You used to move players around the pitch.
Yep, Ruud Gullit.
Is there a world in which we potentially see a centre half going over to right back?
I think if the restrictions for the finals allow you to have the unlimited budget, where most players will end up using Haaland, I think honestly Gullit might have to be used at fullback. And here is one fullback.
The Trivella. It's a corner for Obrun. Keep an eye on Haaland here. You know where it's going.
Basically a penalty.
Yeah, there's no one anywhere near him. That's why Van Dijk for me has to be in.
Yeah, gotta be.
I mean, Lev Yashin's hat gives him a little bit more on his sort of length, but it doesn't really do too much. There's Haaland in the air, flicks it on and picked up.
It's scary, you know.
It is, because when I was talking to Boras about this earlier, you can then start to, once you sort of drill into your opponent's head that you're going to go for the cross, then you can start to change it.
Bait it for a Trivela or a finesse shot.
Trivela or a finesse, even a player lock onto the floor.
Yeah.
For him as well.
I think that's what Tex is very, very good at. He makes you afraid of a certain form of his attacking sequences, but he just switches it up and then you just get caught off guard. You try to block one thing, next thing you know, he's finessed it, and yeah.
And you're thinking more about what he's going to do rather than what he's doing.
Yeah.
I would be shocked if Obrun doesn't score this game.
Yeah, Laudrup is suffering out there, man. We might do the sub. Who's on the bench? Great
There's
ball.
chance. There's from Ribéry. There's Obrun. The only player to use the French icon. But he's been getting on him. Every single time in these areas. He's looked dangerous. He's been involved in a handful of goals. It might not have been time green. He doesn't care.
It looks so open. Like, yeah, Ribéry's in tons of space. Doesn't green, as you said, but still finds the back of the net. Obrun, well deserved. Levels the game.
He's got Van Dijk on the bench.
Honestly.
I think you bring him on. Van Dijk, Camavinga. I just feel as though there has to be some sort of change made. Stick Rodri back there.
Bellet drops very deep just to pick this one up. For Fouma, Sophia Smith punches it into Ginola, who will just try and pace his way out.
That was a great speed boost I should say, into space.
I actually got your hopes up. Van Dijk's on Obrun's bench.
Oh.
He's got Goretzka.
Hold on, Smith's in.
There's a one more pass if he wants to find it. Ginola, where's Mbappe? David Ginola still on his own. There's Michael Laudrup on the overlap. Thought about it, cuts it back. It's an open goal. Obrun tries to match up the first time. Trivela idea. And Fouma just thinking 2 steps ahead.
Yeah, the goalkeeper movement here is the correct thing to do. I think here as well, hear me out, it's not a terribly bad thing what Obrun does here, because I think the passing is very obvious to move back across with the goalkeeper. So maybe I don't know, it looks stupid, but I kind of understand his thought process behind it.
If we can, we'll just see that goal one more time as well, because I'm asking questions on Van der Sar. He moved him, which is absolutely fine, but they didn't move back.
Yeah. I think it's him manually.
He's still got it on the right stick, and he's just not moving quick enough.
Because he thinks it's the obvious thing. So Fuma's mind would be, okay, look, I have to shoot across goal. That's the obvious shot to do in that situation. Even though the goalkeeper's already taken a step, it's hard to explain. But I do understand Obrun's position there.
It looks worse than it is.
Yes, 100%.
Looks like you just gave him a free goal.
Yeah.
Fouma has done well here, bearing in mind that his first 2 games were defeats today. 5-2 loss against Levy, a 6-2 loss against Tex. Here's Obrun looking for one back. Penalty, be careful. It's a yellow card for Renard, but this is a gift for Obrun to equalise the game. Meehan steps up just like that. We're all square at 2-2.
It's just a mistake defensively. Take a look at the replay. Great build-up again from Obrun. It's just direct, a driven pass. I think he sort of anticipates him shooting and tries to press circle to try and block it, but of course leading the tackle there. And we always say if you don't time it correctly in the box, mistimed is always going to lead to a penalty. And he tucks it away. Obrun straight back into the game.
Can't do that, Wendy. Can't.
Thoughts on her this weekend? I don't know.
I think she's been okay, but I think for the price tag...
Yeah, you're putting a team of the year item. I actually agree with the way Tex has built his team in the sense that the fullback, I think, was an incredible choice. Something that I would have 100% overlooked as well.
How did you pronounce that name again, Brandon? Of the right back? Ona Battle.
Ona Battle.
Yeah, that's incorrect.
Oh, actually,
pace. Look at the back post.
Listen to her say it herself. I think I'm on the right lines. Cafu.
Back post, here we go.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, listen, that is... Who did you say was on his bench, sorry? Anyone with height?
Kunde.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, no subs. Courtois? Oh, great ball in behind.
Is he onside? He is. Alphonso Davies for Fouma. still not fully dealt with this one. Rodri Valverde, the two centre mids, waiting for an ongoing run-up.
And the question that you ask yourself now, Obrun's made a mistake with the goalkeeper already, moving the right stick. Does that just start to creep into the mind? Is he maybe a little bit more reluctant now when there's a Trivela opportunity that he's going to get faked out, or a finesse that he's going to get faked, and does it open an easy goal?
I think for Obrun, he's very, very decisive with his goalkeeper movement. He has something set in stone. It's very similar with the texting. He didn't read the potential shot at the near post. He moved him instantly for the cross from the corner, if you remember.
Yep.
It left an open goal where Tex was unlucky to not find the back of the net. I feel like that's the way Obrun plays. It's unlucky there from Fouma with a player lock. Played just behind Dembele.
Well, just off topic, I know it's a game that doesn't mean too much. You've got a 3-2 matchup between
Great ball.
Tex and Levy. Here's Miham, it's in the air. It could be headers and volleys. Bompastor.
It's great defending from Fouma. Wow.
Tries to outsmart Michael Laudrup.
One last attack in this half. Look at the... This is what I mean.
Bompastor's out of position as well.
And Mbappe will continue to run.
Great tackle.
Big tackle there from Renard. 4 in-game seconds left, but the chance has got enough time to play out for Fouma. Still in possession with Mbappe down the byline. Where's the cutback?
Bompastor... shaky. Very shaky.
Bompastor at left back, Laudrup at right back.
Yeah.
There's a reason why maybe they weren't picked in a few teams. Now, while we have got a break in play, I want to hear from you guys at home. Who are you interested in seeing this weekend as we look forward to welcoming a handful of you here in the studio in London? We see some of the highlights from the game so far. 2-2 is the scoreline between Fouma and Obrun. Remember, there are 8 players that have qualified for this Saturday. We have found 7 of them. We will find number 8 tonight. I'll ask you boys first and foremost. I'm going to kick off Anders Vergang. I mean, look, I'm looking forward to seeing him in action on Saturday. Yeah,
he's got a tough game against Young as we take a look at the bracket. Of course, the winner of this game, or in Obrun's case, if he draws or wins, he plays against Emre Yilmaz at the top of the bracket. That is going to be unbelievable. I'm looking forward to see Levy versus Unna. That will be a ridiculous game.
My eyes, PH Zin versus Abu Maka.
Yep.
2 unbelievable attacking players. Just the creativity, the incisiveness that they bring to the table is second to none. I think that's going to be a great game. Could even go all the way. Extra time and penalties back in as well. Will we see penalties potentially start to separate some of these quarterfinals?
And also, you know, South America and Middle East waving the flag there. The potential of that semi-final, you know what I'm talking about. Umit against Anders Vergang. It could very much happen in the semi-final.
I think Levy, he's looked so good.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable.
He might
be top 2.
The best player I think we've seen.
You think? I think him and Emre Yilmaz, both teammates, Team Hullet.
I think you edge Levy because of the group. The group.
Yeah.
He's made the group look pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Like,
he can still get 21 points from 24.
Unbelievable.
He's been an absolute joke.
And if he did do that, he's playing Tex right now. He is currently 3-2 down against Texas. This second half has only just kicked off in that one. If he was to do that, he would be setting an all-time point record from any qualified player that has made it to our top 8. Let us know in the chat who you are looking forward to catching in action this Saturday. Remember, we are live, same place. A little bit earlier than usual. Back to this one, though. Fouma against Obrun. One of these two will make number 8 and they will play Emre Yilmaz. Here's Ribery.
Great player lock.
This is Obrun.
That's incredible defending there to not jump in. It's very easy. Oh, he's taking away possession. They jinxed it.
We have to remind you, a draw favours Obrun.
Yeah.
A draw puts him through.
Has to be a win from Fouma. Because as the table currently stands, Obrun would be on 12 points to Fuma's 11 with the draw.
Ooh, that could have been a major error there if that pass was intercepted. I feel like, obviously, as the clock ticks down, I feel like Fuma's more abrasive. I think Obrun, in terms of dealing with pressure, handles it a little bit more. I think that's in my, from what we've seen anyway, he just doesn't really tend to crack under pressure. Fouma, I would say that normally... Oh, good defending.
Oh, no! Big save! What a save from Van der Sar.
Renard.
Told you. My alarm bells were ringing. I was like 10 minutes into the first game. I thought, yeah, I've seen enough, you know. It's gonna. She was in my concept squad.
And now what? She's been replaced.
Van Dijk, go regular, get back into the team.
Oh, and up against Laudrup.
Good use of the second man press there. Great build up again from Obrun. It's sensational.
Ham, fake shot. Still, Mia Ham, he's so good in these areas.
Wow, great defending.
Yashin's been one of those picks that was a bit of a periphery, and now he's, you would say, a mainstay in a lot of these teams. Big, physical, can defend, can pass. And great for Kem.
Mateus.
Travella.
There's the green. Travella! The keeper had no chance. And it will be the birthday boy Obrun that leads by 3 goals to 2. Just a bit of time there. Edison couldn't get near it.
He's just out of the picture, Edison. I didn't see much movement.
Yeah, I don't think he did move the keeper. It's a rookie mistake at this stage, just because of how effective Travella's are. It's almost, for me, when playing, I feel like it's sort of like giving up a free goal in a way. It's sort of,
if the angle's there as well.
Yeah.
Fouma, 2 goals needed. You were talking about him being a bit abrasive. I was about to say it, and then Obrun scored. He's more likely to make a mistake.
Yeah.
But if there's one player who can turn this game around, it is Fouma, especially when Mbappe's on the pitch.
Stick the ball in behind Haaland again.
Space equals chances, though, for Obrun.
I think what benefits Obrun is the fact he has a safety blanket of he could rely on a draw hit. In this situation, Fouma has to score twice, at least.
Good chance.
Ginola finds Mbappe. We know that Fouma will still be able to create a handful of chances. He was the highest goal scorer from this group last time we saw them in action.
I've been really impressed by Ribery as well.
Yeah.
Again, sceptical pick coming into it, but impressed me. Great. The dribbling, the left stick has been sublime. And the finishing ability, the pace, the physicality.
Yeah, similar build-up again with Obrun just recycling driven passes back across all the way now to the other side.
So patient, isn't it?
It's just about finding the spaces, and he just almost gets a shot at goal.
Pause coming in from Fouma. He's not happy about something. He might be on his way to concede, though, as that pause does come in.
Ooh.
Final 25 minutes here. As it stands, it will be the Italian Obrun completing the final 8. He'll be going up against Emre Yilmaz if he can hold on to a draw or a win here. Fouma must win the game if he wants to be him in that final 8. Davies one-on-one against Cafu. Dembele, maybe Rodri fancied a shot from there. 1-2 with Valverde, then loses possession.
That switch is always on.
Oh, great dribbling.
Great feed from Cafu. There's the player lock. There's from Ribery, looks to drop the shoulder. One more pass was there. Completely off topic. Texas beating Levy 3 goals to 2. Just the ifs and buts continue. What could have been tonight if Courtois?
We haven't seen much of the team of the Smith this game at all. I genuinely, I don't think she's had any chances.
She's got a disgusting Travella, having used her myself. You've got a bit of hands-on experience as well, Ryan.
Yeah, both of us managed to pack her. We'll take it.
Good over this side of the commentary desk.
Yeah.
Obrun has bossed this ball, and Fouma's had that pause queued probably 62nd minute.
Onside. Great play.
Could kill it now. One more pass. No, he can't. One pass to dispossessed.
Longer that time goes, though, the just say that the pause comes in. What I was about to say, Obrun seems calmest.
Yeah.
When he's in the eye of the storm.
Exactly.
It sounds like I'm writing a song.
Yeah.
But he's just so cool.
Yeah.
Under pressure, like the way that he's just popping this ball around. We can see the goal here from Ronaldinho. That's text going
4-2 up.
4-2 up.
Great pass.
10 points from 12 today.
It's an incredible return. It's just, as you say, what ifs. Genuinely, that is it. First week.
The way that this group's finished as well. Could have had a chance.
Think back to last week, so many moments where you could have just had an extra draw. Could have made it all so different. As we said, remember, some of the big names that will not be in our top 8 on Saturday. Manny Bashaw, current world champion, he will not be there. We saw obviously Mark 11 all the way from Australia. He didn't make it through. Teammate of Manchester City, Matthias Bonanno, he's not in that top 8 either. So many big names, including Tex, just couldn't get there. I mean, the level has been really high. Yeah,
it has. I mean, if you look at that top 8, there's not a lot of names that you'd sub in there and go, he shouldn't be in, put him in. Like, it's a who's who. And it's currently the best 8 FC players on the planet. Have made it to that stage and are going to be competing. Must watch, can't miss this Saturday, because somebody is going to be lifting the inaugural FC Pro Open Championship.
Who do you think that's going to be?
Save that for later.
Let us know live right now. Who is your... I mean, who's your money on? Who you backing this Saturday? Remember, it will be live. There'll be crazy lump sums of cash on the line. There'll also be tickets into various tournaments, from eChampions League to our World Finals. All on the line.
I think one thing you've got when you look at the bracket, and I'm sure we'll break it all down with FG at the end of the day, there's not a quote-unquote easier side of the draw. Both sides are ridiculously stacked.
Have those changes made any difference for Fouma? As he looks to try and build in here, Mbappe, one more pass, finds Sophia Smith!
It's incredible.
And we said that she's been pretty quiet in this game, right? Suddenly, she comes to life in the most important time when you need her. 12 minutes left on the clock. Fouma makes it 3-3.
Yeah, it's just that drag back cancel into the pass there. Smith takes it on. Trivella, close to goal, finds the back of the net, but it just came from patience. Fouma, for me anyway, the majority of the game when he's been in the final third, he's been rushing his passes. It's been intercepted a lot of the time, but that time he made it count. He made Obrun pay. 12 minutes left to go. As we said, this current result favours Obrun. Fouma needs to score to qualify.
A draw would still be enough, remember.
I feel like it's hard to tell until Fouma loses the ball again. I feel like he's still remaining on his press tactic, because he changed something and was a bit more offensive. And I feel like he's stayed the exact same way.
Davies, Rodri, back to Valverde.
Oh, the pass to Mbappe was on. Rodri cleans up.
Press though, it's so aggressive, isn't it?
He's still on the press. I can tell with the spaces opening up.
He's got to be careful though. There's a back post available. If he wants to look for it, here's Obrun. One more goal would certainly seal the deal and send him through to a top 8. Play a lot was good, finds Courtois. Taking more minutes out of the game.
It's a huge tackle. He's actually kept it. Wow.
Saved himself a corner there and took a very risky pass from Perisic into Renard.
It's the most composed we've seen. Oh my god, that's an incredible interception there. Stopping a guaranteed chance. He's in.
What's the ball for Mateus? Back post is available. There is space there to conclude the game. Miham! Is that the goal?
Massive goal.
To confirm a top 8 finish in this year's FC Pro Open Grand Finals.
He greens it as well on the body. You can see the space opening up. Ham just pulls away there. You can see at the bottom of your screen into space. Renard running forward to mark De Bruyne. And that's a massive goal. 2-goal cushion now for Obrun.
And you could nearly see a few tears in the eyes of Obrun. Huge pressure on his shoulders. Can he hold on? Remember, a draw would still be enough to send him through to a top 8. Which must just give him a bit of backup confidence there.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's something, that's why he celebrated so much for him. That's a lot of celebrations for Obrun standards anyway. That's why the tides are firmly in his favour. For Fouma, genuinely, he has to throw the kitchen sink. He doesn't have a lot of time left to try and get back into the game. As we said, a draw isn't enough. He needs to win. And against somebody like Obrun, if he gives away possession from this kickoff, I genuinely don't see how he even gets the ball back, let alone another chance.
Well then. We're back in the game for whatever time is left here. Here we go, last 4 in-game minutes. Let's see how these dying moments are going to go. Last 2 minutes. De Bruyne. One more pass would do it. Neymar. Fresh on to conclude the game. There will just not be enough time to find 2 goals. It will be a birthday to remember for the Italian as that shot comes in. A bellissimo birthday for the Italian in Obrun. Top 8 guaranteed. He will be back this weekend amongst the best 8 players in the world. $30,000 guaranteed. A draw would still not be enough, as much as he can try and score. And that is full time. Obrun is a quarter-finalist and will play against Emre Yilmaz this Saturday. And that is our final 8 concluded. It came down to the wire. All of these groups have continued to deliver, even when we thought they were over early doors. But they just keep on giving, Ryan Pessoa.
Yeah, massive congratulations to Obrun on his birthday as well, so even more cause for celebration. He played incredibly well today. I feel like, as we say, coming into it, I felt as if it was between both of these 2 players. I felt like